れくらいの月日が流れたのだろう。長い長い年月、私は待ち続けていた。母なるクリスタルの加護を持つ。光の戦士と呼ばれる。彼のこと待とうや。いかにしますか。運命に抗うか、それとも受け入れるか、いずれにせよ退路はありません。
逃げる？そんな必要ないわ。
Inventory management to do here real fast. We're gonna make another stash tab for a rogue. Or is rogue here? Wait, it actually has it? Oh. That was weird. We'll just call R2. That pays off. Sentinel. Basics. Take a look at some of these. Vitality. And Dex. No. There's a lot of forging potential. Yeah, I don't think we really need it, honestly. Do we need these? I don't think so. Increased elemental damage. This is a low roll. Got that. Go to our jewelry. Growing damage and mana. Human, that's fucking huge. That one. Use crit strike. Crit. Elemental resistance, that's pretty nice. Over there. And physical damage. I think Thorn Slinger is still potentially a little bit better. And that is some potato quality. Okay, what we got here? Cold damage, physical damage, drop that. What did we get here? Cinder Song, level 40. Spreading Flames, -3 mana cost, +2 projectiles. Imagine if you could dual wield as a mage. Like, I don't even understand how this is ever good. It's 4 spell damage. And 22, or like at most it would be 28 spell damage. And -6 mana cost? And extra projectiles? I guess I don't understand. I guess it would be for like a burn build, right? Like Ignite, where you're not actually trying to do damage from that. Got Frozen. Nice. Yeah, we're not using Smoke Bomb anymore, which kind of sucks. If we had Net as our movement ability instead, that would be one thing. Like, Aerial Assault exists. Well, we can't even have, you still have to spec for it, so like, I guess you could still make it your movement ability, which would still be weird. Just elemental damage over time, that's a pretty big one. Okay, and let's take a look at this. Bigger block. Yeah, this is just in general a better one. It's better in every way. We can get rid of that. Take a look at this one. Oh, that's a really big one. A very low increased void damage, but it's a very high base spell void damage. Is actually quite nice. So it's better overall than that one, I'd say. Then we got another lock. Yeah, this is a trash tier one. And then we got another set of these to take a look at. Okay, we got 54, 73, and 73. This is by far the best one. This one is high chance of shock but low ward gain chance. So I'd say these two are the better ones. So get rid of that one. Knight. Use fire damage over time. Okay, this one's definitely the worst, I think. Freeze, freeze, and freeze. That's the lowest freeze. Okay, this is definitely the worst. These are pretty comparable overall. So that should be good. Idle. There we go, and we got some keys to drop off here. And there. General. I don't know where I should put the needles, honestly. Okay. Are you ready to die? And my builds, I know I made updated lead build, which is undisputed, which comes from Reign of Dragons. I wonder if this actually works to pick up Insult the Wound is critical strike multiplier. And this, which is 100% damage, chance to bleed on hit, increased bleed duration. Oh yeah, this is quite good. Eldir's Chalice, which is from the Last Ruin. We got Last Ruin, Reign of Dragons, Thornslinger, which I already got. Yeah, we got a couple things here. Come on, this. Oop. These caltrops fucking last forever. It's actually insane. What's the plan? The deal with the mic in my hand. Into the round. On the wall. Hit them all. Bilbo Baggins. Even though this build is squishier, it feels a lot safer. Oh, that was close. Got the Keef. We got the Keef. We got the Keef. We got the Keef. Playing. Not a deal with the monkey. Go to the ground. Okay, I'm gonna pick up the extra traps thrown. Okay, there we go. Barb. Wow. Okay, we got that updated. Updated or finished. We're gonna upgrade that. We'll put the point in there. And we're gonna take the points and put them in here. See how the additional traps do for us, because they should, in theory, be good. Enemies cannot dodge and cannot avoid crits. They already can't dodge the net, so I don't know if this is actually worthwhile. My precious. Okay, what we got here? Spear. Oh. Another volcanic orb spear. Some knock my hand in the folds of the round from a far off land. Another one, okay. Yeah, ooh, increase. Oh, sire. Like, they can't even fucking approach you. Making this oddly safer for a oddly weaker build. And then we can just flip on over and kill him. Like, they're just fucking dying. Imagine if I can actually slot in idols. Imagine rogues actually having defenses and not being like glass cannons. Nice. Okay, this should be the last bunch. Okay. What's the leveling up? Okay, we got 1, 2. We now throw 3 traps. That's kind of nice. Okay, what was up here? Stunning Shrine. We'll just grab that on the way out. Got some Goldel. Good armor on throwing kit. That's actually really nice. Is it better than the +2 throwing attacks? It might actually be. This is really good overall. It's not... It's a low roll on that, but... we don't need bleed on bow hit. And that's... Level of shift did actually nothing for us. It does give us mana. Okay, I guess we can keep that. Okay, we want the elemental resistances. Although we don't really... Do we even need... We don't even need shredding, now that I think about it. Like, what's the purpose of shredding armor? When dots... I don't think dots care about armor, do they? Okay, last damage per time armor. Let's see, damage. Let's see if they're dot. You actually just want physical penetration, don't you? And physical shred, because armor doesn't work on dots. So this only makes sense in a weird world. Okay, we got... Let's see how the... Like... Nice. They do pop very hard. It does consume an ass load of mana though. I nearly need, but I'm essentially throwing 3 times the amount. Right, like, oh, let's grab those real fast. Not that I really need them. Shattering is okay. Freebie. Right, like they just die walking over it anyways. Like they die in one hit basically, these guys, from like all the stacks. Guess I also need to use that to help a little bit. Increased area. That's a shock. Poison resistance. I definitely don't need that, but whatever. There's a mage over here. Okay. Now I need to get items that reduce throwing cost. Why is... Oh, there. It actually increased. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, you can see how much that just like eats away at my mana. There we go. It's way faster though. Way faster. Way more damage. Okay. I didn't see any holy shit, like they just take so many stacks because they're getting hit by triple. Okay, we gotta seal up the gate. Ooh. Oh, nice. Way damage. Big one. Like it doesn't really do much damage to the on its own, the puncture, but okay. So we got 2, 3. Oh, you can only have 6 traps at a time, so like I'm essentially throwing out all of them at the same time, right? Okay, we got a shield, armor, handlers. That's a pretty nice. That's rare. And 35. No forwarding potential though. Okay, we got the slob. So basically, it's a 15% block chance. And like if we go and take a look, what's our block chance? 24. Never mind. Ooh, the Mirage one with a health. Got it all. Damage while channeling. And we didn't get that. Is this a fat one? Apogee +3. Low on the chill. Low on the minions. High on the melee cold. Got increased melee area. Don't really need it. What do we have our booties? Tier 3. Tier 2. Oh, we got another set there. Okay, let's go over. Drop the idol, potentially. Idol daggers, bow damage. That one. Mana, smoke bomb. That. This is actually not bad. Increased throwing attack speed. We could keep that around to slime into the blood roost. Okay, rings set. We go again and see before. It's 20 mana. Okay, it's better than that one. 34. Okay, this is the worst of the bunch. 10. So these are the bad drop ones. It's not bit nervous. Bit further to go. Okay, we'll get rid of that one. Yeah. T-H-E. Nervous. Lip service. Got a bit further to go. Maybe. A-N-T-H-E. Yeah, so we be. Okay, these are gonna be big. I'm sitting there auto attacking instead. Okay, I think I need to change my rings now too. Got warrior. Oh, what the fuck was that? Oh my god. It just lost exalted armor too. Fuck. Is that two-handed? Oh, it's exalted spears. We can go and take a look. Could always switch to spear if we find a ridiculously good one. Gold. Give us the gold. Urgent's not a bit nervous. Lip service got a bit. Holy shit. How is it still fucking breathing fire? Not me anywhere near it. Oh, feels bad that we lost a unique. Odds are it was probably bad, to be fair. Like, the game has about 50% of the uniques are really bad. Okay, now we just run and back over. Clear up this. Pretty safe if we don't get hit. Just move. Nervous. For Xbox or oh yeah, for I think I did. I didn't read too much about it. They've been having quite a few issues recently. Every PC is blue screen. Oh my god, I didn't hear about that one. What in the fuck? Is that Windows 11 is blue screening? Easy. Windows 10 Master Race? Proven right? Okay, that's insane. Technically I don't work on PCs either, so you can say like, oh, thank God most software development is not done like that. So I finished swapping my build over to the bleed version. It's insane. Like how much damage this build does. in comparison to the damage I was doing before. Although I need to swap my rings to get mana reduction on the cost, because right now this costs 16. I jacked up the cost to be able to do this. Oh yeah, I forgot to take a look here. Replace. What do we want on here? I can't put that on there. Sucks. Do I have any other thing on here that's good? More damage per stack of shock. That's not actually bad. I don't think there's any good throwing ring for me. Siphon? No. Siphon of English is definitely not the pick here. Yeah, in a lot of cases, it's... Does Shadow Cascade have a cost? It does have a cost. And then there's mana nodes, I think, on here. Down here, right? Like mana gain per shadow. And then you can get a portion of it's refunded if you have at least one shadow. So you can pick up these nodes to make it pretty much more spammable, right? Like 6 shadow or mana per shadow, and then every kill has a chance of generating a shadow, so you get a 40% chance of having a shadow, which means then you're directly reducing the cost by 6 as well. And then there's still other good parts in here. The base critical strike chance is really good. I don't know like excellent builds here. More melee crit chance versus bleeding. So this is actually very interesting in case you didn't know this. More melee crit chance is different than crit chance and is different than obviously base critical chance, right? So everyone has 5%, you probably know this. And this would get you a 9% base critical strike chance, which means when you get like 100% increased crit strike, it's 18% instead of being 10%. Your increased crit chance will be amplified by your base critical chance. So there's like this balancing act of getting enough critical chance on that your critical strike multiplier is just multiplying, you know, a larger number, and so then you don't need as much increased critical strike. That's where Peak of the Mountain comes in. A lot of people use this, and I used this on a build before. Peak of the Mountain can get you a 240 to 290% increased crit strike chance. So like if you get yourself a 9% crit chance, right? You can just do the math that technically 100% is a times 2, and so 2.4 is a times 3.4. So 9 times 3.4 gets you a 30.6 crit chance, right? That's insane without taking into account anything else. Now, what more melee critical strike says is it multiplies your multiplier, right? So instead of it being additive of, hey, you have 100% more crit chance and now you got another 100% more melee crit chance, it's actually going to take your melee crit chance multiplier and multiply that. So it's like 2 different things that can you multiply. If you have a very large like multiplier, let's say using that same thing, right, the Peak of the Mountain. So you have 10 stacks of bleed on someone, right? Because this is 15%, so it goes up to 45% more. I think it's not per stack. It's 45% more per point, right? And if you have them poisoned as well, I guess it doubly adds up, so you get a 90% multiplier on there. So it's like a, what is it? It's 100% would be 2. So just using simple math here, saying it's 100% if you had both a bleed and poisoned on there. I believe this would be additive, and you would have basically then you'd go from a 240 chance on here to having a 480 chance, right? And with a base chance now, 480, you'd go up to a 52.2 crit chance without taking anything else into account other than peak of the mountain, and this. These two nodes will give you a 50% crit chance. I don't know if there's any other like crit nodes on here. This is just more yeah, no, this is just crit multiplier. Crit multiplier is interesting because if you like try and mathematically do this, there's other reasons for getting crit multiplier, but it depends on the build. But like just by the how much damage it deals, right? Like more damage, it's the same, right? Like if you did 100 damage and you had a 15% damage increase, a crit multiplier is going to be a 15% damage increase on compared to like what your crit would do. Let's say you do 2x, so you do 200, and now 200 is 50 is actually now it's 2.15, right? So 2.15 is 215 instead of 200, but 15% damage add would be 115 times 2, which is then actually 230. So like 15% flat damage, more damage, is going to almost always be better than the critical multiplier. I need to figure out what I want in here real fast, since I also need to go to my meeting in a little bit. Do I have any items actually for this build? I don't think I do have any items in for this build yet, or uniques that I really would use. Increase melee damage? No. On bow hit, I wonder if this would actually cast with a net. So net would throw 3 of them, and you can have puncture cast as a bow, and with the I'm going to try that out in a little bit. I'm going to try it out somewhere safe. Okay, let's just throw the Titan on here. Firm, yes, and power. Oh no! Oh my god, I lost that, but I killed him. Oh my lord. Okay, I gotta go anyways. And I just fucking lost something else. Yeah. Oh, the Exalted Spears. That's what I was there for. Alright, time for me to go. I got meeting at 10:15. I'll catch you later. But yeah, there's some cool stuff you can do. Some of the builds probably have... Or there's probably a decent, like, general guide you could use on, let's say, max roll. Let's see, Rogue, Mastery, Blade Dancer. There's 3 of them. This is the leveling build, which you're probably still on the leveling portion. You could use that. There's apparently a Dancing Strikes build now someone made. Oh, using Smoke Weavers to get cooldown recovery speed for shift, so you have like infinite shift. What? This would be 50%, 82%. Like you'd have a 1 second shift. That's insane. Variation of Shadow Daggers. It's still mostly a Shadow Daggers build. So Shadow Daggers, I think, is considered probably the best overall still on Rogue. All right, but time for me to get going. I will catch you later.